Can we talk about the housing market and the condo market in North America and how it's crashing to the ground with no end in sight? Let me run something by you. Everything that you buy in your life has depreciation, whether you buy a TV or a car or a guitar, whatever you buy, you use it and it depreciates. Housing, for some reason, our beautiful economy has made it so that housing appreciates. And this is one of the biggest scams in the world. Let's put it this way. You buy yourself a house and you put in a $100,000 kitchen, you extend the garage, you put in some patio stones, and the price is supposed to go up? No, that increase that you did was for yourself. It wasn't because it was going to be of value tomorrow. That's not how it works. And for some reason, whether it's the government or the economy or real estate agents, had us believing that everything in the housing market is going to appreciate, when in actual fact, it should and is depreciating. So the fallacy is over. The fallacy of buying a property, holding on to it, and then flipping it for a profit, well, those days, friends, are long gone. And you'll notice the cracks showing up. There is actual complete failure, catastrophic failure in the condo market right now. There are people that have bought condos that can't even dump them, even with $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 losses. Well, in housing, it's less when it comes to houses and detached homes. But if you've got an attached home or a townhome or a condo, you're done. Those prices are going to go nothing but down. The property ladder that we were sold a few years back, like, oh, you're going to buy a starter home, you'll just put some lipstick on a pig, and you'll be able to flip it for $50,000, $60,000 over what you paid for it, building equity. Yeah, those days are long gone. And I want to tell you how it's going to even go even worse, because in 2027 is the last of the people that got the cheap money of 2022, right? When the interest rate was 1.75, 1.95. Well, today it's north of 5%. And I bet you in the last 5 years, those people who have had their mortgage have defaulted on something, whether it's a car payment or a bill payment, a tax payment, insurance payment, some kind of payment, which means that they are not eligible for prime, right? They're going to go into secondary markets. They're going to go into B-lending, and well, they're just going to get hammered. You're going to see the foreclosure and power of sale market spike if it already hasn't. I made a video a few days ago about how the delinquency rate has quadrupled since 2022, which is in correlation to what I'm talking about missing those payments. If you want to go and look at my last video that I made about it, you probably get a little bit of light will be shed on that subject. But getting back to it, there is no recovery in sight. And I'll tell you why. Everybody right now that was a speculator in the real estate market is getting flushed out. The people who owe money on anything right now are getting absolutely clobbered. They're not going to be able to recover from it because they're holding on. You see, they're losing so much money that they're holding on for springtime, summertime, fall time, and then we're back into the winter where nobody's buying houses. So if you're in the market, you better dump, you better sell, you better, whatever you do, liquidate what you have take your lumps and move on as quickly as you can, because there is nobody coming to save you. The interest rates are going to climb because the only two instruments left that the government control is interest rates and inflation. And well, they're putting the screws on both of that. If you like my content, please share, like, and subscribe. If you think somebody would benefit from listening to this, make sure you forward it to them or share it. And like always, there you have it.